What's going on, guys? Happy Saturday. Welcome on into the Barnyard. Enigma, Chris Games GT. Welcome on in. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I see your top comment there, Enigma. I figured going into this weekend that I knew I was going to be doing the Fortnite stream last night, and I wanted to have something on the books for the Pokemon community that we've been growing on here. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a Pokemon Pokearound, as you see. I'm a big fan of alliteration, if you haven't caught on by now. We're going to be doing a little bit of shiny hunting and perhaps some raiding in Pokemon Violet. I can't do the Pikachu raids. Actually, let me turn the music down just so you guys can. I don't feel like I'm having to yell, Okay. Well, I feel you. I take it you might be okay on the road. Yeah, there we go. Well, have fun either way. I appreciate you popping on in while you are hanging out at a friend's house. So we'll be doing a little bit of shiny hunting until more raiders join the Barnyard today. We'll hop on into some maybe some 5-star raids. I can't do the Pikachu raids yet because I don't have that ability. How's it going, Chris Games GT? Welcome on in. Good to see you. Long time no see. You're playing Minecraft. Have fun. Creative or survival? It's a bit that's a very big question here. But as the song that's currently on is also a very fitting note for what we'll be doing on the back end of today's stream. We'll be starting a shiny-only playthrough in Pokemon Legends Arceus, which I am very excited to get into. So without further ado, let's hop on into our Violet run for today. Our Violet journey for today, I should say. Let's take a look and see what kind of outbreaks we have on the map. We'll do a little shiny hunting to start the day. Ooh, Glimmet is always a tricky one because it loves to hang out on the walls there. Mischievous, Noibet's another one that likes to hang out. It's a tricky spawn. It might be worth doing. We'll see. I feel like it's interesting. I get a lot of poison and ghost types spawning for outbreaks regularly. Kilowattrel. Ooh, Kilowattrel on the beach might not be a bad one. The survival, perfect, excellent. That's what I like to see. Good luck. Stay safe. May the fuses be long and far away from you. Talking about creepers. I haven't played Minecraft in a while, but man, I used to put hours into that game. Magnemite, Varoom. We don't need Varoom. Let's go start with Kilowattrel, actually. I figured you may. I just wanted to clarify, Just didn't want wanted to leave it up to did not want to leave it up to ambiguity. Alright, I'm gonna go north. Actually, let me make sure I have a Pokemon first that's good for Kilowattrel. I think I've got Miraidon in front. Yeah, there we go. And then let's head on out this way. Keep an eye out for some shinies along the way here. Because it seems as though I more often than not get the random full odd shiny. I can't believe I'm about to say this too. I get the random full odd shiny more than I get the shiny that I'm actually hunting. That's a wild concept. I can't believe that. Like, this game is tremendous at delivering shinies on a random basis. The mere fact that I actually got 2 before finishing the game and getting the shiny charm. I saw a Razor Claw or whatever from harvesting. Wow, another terrible term to use for it, but harvesting the Sneasel. But yeah, getting the shiny charm really just made this game a little bit more broken. It's awesome. The fact that I have so many shinies without even having to use a sparkling level 3 sandwich is also pretty cool. It's so hard to tell with Frigibacks and Arctobacks if they're shiny or not. And you can't just quickly do the let's go method check here because it's a Terra type Pokemon, so your Pokemon is like, no, it's a scary, crystally Pokemon. And I, again, don't know and now separately, I don't know the difference too well of it's shiny or not, so I'm just gonna have to sacrifice everything in the back's line until I find the shiny. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, little one. You have a Quaxley at level 100? That's awesome, Chris. I appreciate keeping it in its baby form. It requires a certain level of dedication, and I respect the hell out of that. I know it's not shiny, but again, the mere shading, this one Citadel here in the middle, just kind of, it felt like it might be. Felt like it might be. Ash's Pikachu level 100, that's awesome. I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for Pokemon Day on Monday. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping that my schedule lines up on Monday morning, that I'm going to be able to bring a live stream, I guess a live reaction of Pokemon Presents to you guys. Which, if you guys don't know, Pokemon Presents is going to be going on this Monday morning. They always announce it in Pacific time, so it's going to be 6 Pacific time. It's 9 Eastern time. And figure that out for where you are in between, if you need. But yeah, I'm hoping to be able to bring that to you guys, because I'd love to do like a little watch party, if you will. All right. Alright, Kilowattrel, let's get into it, shall we? 1, 2. That's going to be poor innocent Wiglet getting trucked. 3. 4. Okay, thank you for saving me there, Moron. 5. 6, 7 here. I'm doing my damnedest to keep track up to 60, which is a seemingly more increasingly difficult task when I play this game. And that's 8. 9. That is Wugtrio's normal color, right? Like it's otherwise it's. Ah, screw it. I'll check it anyway. What's going on here? Alright, whatever. That's 11. I'm trying it, yeah. I'm trying to get an eye on it, but it won't pop up. Because I know... No, there's another one in the background there. I could not imagine there being 2 shinies randomly like this. I mean, granted, we got it for Varoom, but that was also a poison sandwich. I mean, I'm trying to run into it, but that's the problem with these ones on the beach here, is that they like to hide. Yeah. Let me see if I can Hail Mary this from the deep. There we go. Yeah, no, it's not. I feel like... I know that... You know what it is? One of them is orange and blue, and I think the other one is yellow and blue. I'm trying to... Yeah, I picture it in my mind. In my mind's eye. But I'm having the hardest time. And I've lost count on Kilowattrel. Damn it. I think I'm at 12. Let's call that 13. And I really have no one to blame for losing count, ultimately, other than myself, because I just got distracted by what was clearly not a shiny Wugtrio. That's 17. 18. Come get this one, Morano. You're right there. Come on, you know you want to. You were hunting the other one. Hunt this one. 19. No, that would be 18. This is 19. Oh, apparently the Wiggle's gonna be in the way, so that's gonna be funny. You know, as I'm realizing it too, I think Dylan sent over a shiny Kilowattrel, so I believe I already have this one here, but for the sake of my own stubbornness, I need to get this bird. I need to find this bird organically. I've done Wattrel hunts about 3 times. This would be my first Kilowattrel one. I think that's 24 and that's 25. Welcome on in, Chris, and Chris's brother. 27, 28, 29 in the deep. Got one more on you? Yes, you do. 30. Oh, you got another, don't you? Oh, 31. Oh, get him, Miraidon. Got another? Got another? Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, that's it, huh? You done? You taking a breather? There's 32. Need some flint to get to the nether. Ah, I got you. You gotta ignite that portal real quick. 33. Oh my goodness. Hello, Kilowattrel. If you don't mind me, I'm just gonna be backing up now. Thank you very much. Call that 34. Oh, Miraidon, you wanna help me out here, buddy? 35. 36. Let's get this one just chilling on the beach. 37. Oh, hello. Come on. Forget the ice cube. Here we go. 38. No. Here we go. 38. Ooh. I'm just gonna move around and let you do your thing now. There you go. 39. Miraidon's on the hunt. You cannot get away. 40. 41. 42. Every single time I start counting these off, I think I've made reference to this before, but I feel like Mr. Owl from the old Tootsie Pop commercials, and I know I'm dating myself there. It's like 44, 45, 43, or 40, wow, 45 to 43. Yeah, that's the way we count, huh? 7, 8, 49. 50. Fish, welcome on in. Happy Saturday. How are you? We are doing a Pokemon Pokearound today. We're going to be doing some shiny hunting, maybe some raiding if you want to do a little bit of that. And then some point later, we're going to hop on over to Pokemon Legends Arceus and start up a... That's what I'm talking about, Enigma. Love that. But we're going to be heading on over to Arceus later on to start a shiny only playthrough. It's fixed, and just that the controller needs to get fixed. Okay. Is it like you're talking about like a Switch Pro controller? Also, the gym leader tournament thing is tonight, and I got my team. Ooh. How is that? What's your team looking like? And do you feel ready? Oh, the mono shiny. Yeah. I got you. Just wanted to make sure if it had changed up at all. No, you're right. Gotta bring the heat. Actually, that's a good reminder. Now that because I've been meaning to actually ask you guys while I've got you on stream, because every time I go to look at it, it's one of those things where, like, every time I go to my car, I see the thing that's, like, wrong with my car, like a crack in my windshield, you know? But I never think to actually schedule an appointment to get it fixed until, I don't know, the very last minute, because every time I leave my car, I go, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind, more or less. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is, so, what exactly, how do I make, Fish, how do I make you a mod, actually, in the Discord? Because I'd like your help with that if you don't mind. It's in roles, right? And then I just basically have to assign you a role. Is there anything like specific about the role that I have to, like, that you really need for like creative purposes, I suppose? For I guess moderative purposes. If moderative is a, yeah, I think moderative is a word. It's a word now. It's a word here in the Barnyard. And also that other tournament's a good opportunity for you to test out. I'm sure it's a well-tested team already, but it's a good opportunity for you to test out that team for our Gym Leader tournament as well. All right, I'm certain that I'm at or beyond 60 encounters. So I'm just going to start running back and forth to reset these a little bit. Where's the line? It's a pretty far line too. I have heard about the 7-star Pikachu event for sure. No, I've seen the shield is the full shield, which is insane. It looks pretty cool, to be honest with you. Have you attempted it yet? You know, I believe every good champion that has a no-type team was once a challenger having to prove that team, I believe. You know? Looking at trainers like Blue and Red. Hello, Alola Mola. Aloma Lola. It'd be kind of cool to get a random, like, Cloyster or Clauncher while I'm out here, or even a Gyarados, since I'm seeing a couple of these spawning out here. Oh, right. I'm sorry, you're right. Well, good luck with the raid raid now. Oh my god, navigating these birds is incredible. I haven't I've still got to get myself up to that level of raids, but it's apparently a full bar shield. I've seen a couple of strategies where it's basically kind of like bulking up. I believe like one I've seen is with Meowscarada, where you have, I think, knockoff to take off its light ball, do that first turn, and then start building up like own claws. I think the Meowscarada has to have like a shell bell on it as well, or something of the sort. Which, by the way, every time I hear shell bell, I think of I might be getting this wrong, but because I might be confusing two games, but I think of Mario Party 2 for some reason. Because wasn't the shell bell an item in that game? Anyway, So the Meowscarada build is basically Shell Bell with knockoff, Hone Claws, and Flower Trick. You do knockoff turn 1, and then I believe really from there you just do Hone Claws until you're bulked up enough to do Flower Trick over and over. Because Flower Trick, I mean, and I've always thought Flower Trick was one of the most broken moves from the jump when they introduced Gen 9. A move that never misses and always crits. Are you kidding me? It's like, oh, with stab bonus too? Just, yeah, just here, you know, do all the damage that you want to do, you know? Terra Grass, I believe, makes sense also. So you just do extra Flower Trick damage. I mean, it's insane. That's probably why it has a double shield, because it's going to be absolutely trucked by heavy grass moves like that. It excites me. I mean, it excites me for the fact that I have such a Meowscarada, but or not like to the same level. I mean, it's got to be obviously level 100, but the fact that I have a Meowscarada that I've been able to use pretty capably excites me for that raid. Oh yeah, we were talking about it a little bit before, but yeah, I'm very excited for Pokemon Day. I'm hoping that my schedule works out Monday morning where I can bring it to you guys as a little bit of a watch party, like a live event. So, I'll try to keep you guys updated on that one as I learn a little more. Bingo board, you are absolutely right. Let me write that down right now because I was definitely in the Fortnite brain last night. Good call right there. Good call right there. Alright, we'll do this little hunty hunt here for Kilowattrel. How am I streaming with less than 1,000 subs? That is one of the beauties about YouTube. I forget exactly. I think there might be a little bit of a flag there, but to answer your question, Press Path, I believe you can just start streaming. You know, I think it's just a short verification process, and from there you can just get online. But welcome on in. This is our young, growing community. We call it the Barnyard. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. Just doing a little bit of a Pokemon Pokearound. And currently on a Kilowattrel hunt in Pokemon Violet. I'm trying to avoid birds like I'm slaloming on a ski path, but it's a little more difficult than I imagined. I think all three of those are very accurate, or very potential possibilities. I don't know exactly which one to use there in that case. Take it easy, Enigma. We will see you later. Enjoy your hunt for gravel. But yeah, no, Fish. I definitely think that those are very strong possibilities. I mean, the Gen 1, 2, 3 games on NSO and the expansion pass are just like they're screaming that they're screaming to be done, you know. And I don't play Unite, but I definitely think it's a good opportunity. Pokemon Presents is a good opportunity, I should say, to reveal a new character. Do anything to kind of like give a little more life to that game, a little more PR to that game. I've seen a lot of chatter about. I mean, I have no idea what Pokemon Sleep is. I should probably familiarize myself with it a little bit more. But I've seen a lot of chatter in the last couple of days about the website for it being linked directly to the Pokemon Presents page now. So, I mean, there's just another bit of a breadcrumb for you to follow. I'm trying to think what other big things. What's one of your main characters that you like to use in Unite right now? I've had a lot of people tell me to at least take a look at Unite, and I probably should. Okay. But I guess then, not what are, but rather what were some of your main characters? If it is would make me get back into a situation. Because that's one of the things I feel, and going back to using Pokemon Presents for a PR sake, I just feel like it's one of those games that's not very well promoted. I mean, and is it not a free download? So I mean, that's just another example of. I mean, maybe I'm off my outside of my own opinion on that one, but outside of my own opinion, what the hell does that even mean? But yeah, maybe I'm the only one who feels that way, but I don't know. Unite, I don't feel like has been promoted so well. So, Pokemon Presents, Ultimate Point, good opportunity for it. Delphox and Zoroark, very nice. Zoroark is an awesome Pokemon. I don't have a lot of experience with Delphox, but it looks like it's a pretty cool one to use also. I mean, I can imagine it in Unite being utilized as like a Fire Mage, considering that it is, by design, pretty much a Fire Mage. Which is awesome. Which absolutely is awesome. Also, congratulations on winning the raid. What kind of rewards did you get for the for the Pikachu? It's carrying a mark too, right? It's like Pikachu the Unrivaled or something like that. You are blue. Okay. Is that not the person you mentioned Monday, I believe? Glowing Shark? Because I remember we were talking about a couple of Paradox forms, and I know you mentioned Instagram, but I think it was Glowing Shark that you mentioned. And if that's the case, I'm going to write that down too, because I also did not remember until you said it again. Gotcha, all the goodies there. Let's do Kilowattrel for a few more resets. Oh, and then run into a Plauncher. And every time Google Life Village comes on in the playlist, I'm getting more excited to play to do the Arceus playthrough. We might be hopping over to that a little sooner than I expected. In the North Chaldean Sea, there we go. Oh, hey there, Gyarados. Excuse me. Just coming through, looking for a shiny bird. Shiny barb. Also, a big day for Pokemon Go players. I know Dylan was looking forward to playing the Hoenn World Tour Day. I believe it's going on for the next 32 hours or so. Something along that line. Big highlight on a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon. A lot of new shinies being brought into the game. Pokemon that I had actually no idea were not shiny previously, and I now I feel like a fool for having spent so much time looking for as shiny in Pokemon Go. So, yeah, that's a fun one. Fun little note to know. Talk about poor marketing for a Pokemon game, you know? I'm excited, but going back to Pokemon Day also, I'm excited to see releases what releases that come out on Monday. You know, whether it be right after the release, the announcements, or that night, or something along the lines. I'm very excited to see what Nintendo, what the Pokemon Company is giving us in our late February stockings. So I'll be honest with you. I mean, one big one. It's so silly to me in like the grand scheme of all the different Pokemon announcements that could be possible. But it's so near and dear to my nostalgia and heart is that I'm cannot wait for the Pokemon trading card game to come out to like the original Game Boy Color. Game Boy Color. I want to say it was the Color. But the original Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy. That was such an amazing game. Yeah, a silly game. For all the different Pokemon possibilities out there, you know? And there's also a lot of chatter I see about a possible Gen 5 remake. That would be really cool. Like a Black and White 3, or even just an overall remaster of Black and White, or Black and White 2, or... See, again, another generation I never played, so I mean, a la Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl would be another great way of getting someone like me back into an older generation. And I've heard that Gen 5 story is amongst the best, if not the best, in the franchise. It's funny, too, because I've seen, by direct contrast, the anime for Gen 5 is, not great. Although, for what I have watched of the Gen 5 anime, and I've seen a decent bit of it already, I enjoy it for the novelty's sake. There's certain characters that I enjoy laughing more in reaction to, or reaction at, I should say. It's a lot of fun. But the biggest one I want to see overall, and I don't think it's likely, but it's the one that would make me get out of my chair screaming, is a follow-up to Legends Arceus. If they do something like, I saw a rumor, or one of those, there's been a bunch of leaks, and it's rumor season, you know? It's like if you're an NFL fan, it's like the couple of days before the draft where, you know, oh my god, everyone's gonna make this move, and someone's gonna... Everyone loses their goddamn mind. But, so we're at that point in Pokemon Day season, where everyone's losing their damn mind. But I would lose my absolute gourd if, they announced, the following, what was it called? It was, Pokemon Legends The Burn Tower. Which just sent a chill down my spine as somebody who absolutely loves Gen 2 and the lore of like, I guess the Burn Beasts and Ho-Oh and all that. Oh, it's so cool. And plus, I mean, Lugia is... Is this not Lugia's song as I say that? It is Lugia's song. That's the funniest thing. I was just going to say, Lugia is my favorite legendary Pokemon, too. So, I mean, you give me a good reason to go, like, hunt a primal Lugia, or, you know, speaking of primals on, you know, Halloween Day. You give me a good reason to hunt a primal Lugia, and I will do sprints to the front of the line to buy that game. Victini movie, well, two of them, and that's about it for the Gen 5 anime. Masters of Illusion, I familiar with the title. That's not... What were the main, like, legendary Pokemon, or I guess the main focal Pokemon of Masters of Illusion? Because I'm trying to think... It's not Hoopa Unbound, right? Because that's a completely different movie. Right? It's like Hoopa and the Rings of Illusion or something like that? They do a Gen 2 Legends Arceus game, I'd be... Oh my god, yeah. You and me both, Fish. Alright, I think what... I gotta be honest with you. Fish, what do you think? And for anyone else, I'll do a poll chat, because I can't trust the live viewer count that I have on the screen. What are we... Do we just go straight to Legends Arceus? Do we do a little bit more shiny hunting here? Because we're going to be... I mean... We pop it into the Legends Arceus playthrough a little bit. Depending on whatever DLC announcements they make for Scarlet Violet on Monday. Which, I mean, they've got to, you know? I mean, that has to be, like, I almost want... That's if we're talking about a bingo board, I feel like a DLC for Scarlet Violet is like the free space, right? Welcome on in. I apologize in advance. I'm going to butcher that name. I usually am really very good on phonetics. Harshith? Is that right? Harshith? Welcome on in. What's up with you? We are doing a little bit of shiny hunting right now. Kinda. Okay. Where did I mess up? I usually like to. I mean, there's a lot of power in a name, so I like to try to get everybody's names right. Right to the, if not the first time, the second time. But we are doing a little bit of shiny hunting right now in Pokemon Violet. We're going to be heading on into Pokemon Legends Arceus in a little bit to do the beginnings of a shiny only playthrough, of which I'm extremely excited. An Indian name, okay. Well, I appreciate the willingness not to blame. The forgiveness, if you will. But how are you doing today? What are you up to? Playing any games? You doing any shiny hunting? Doing some more? Any Pokemon Pokearounding with us? Good, I'm happy to hear that. If they do a regional Kingdra, I would be squealing with. Oh, I know you'd be going for that Kingdra. Oh, you know what? Honestly, especially in a Johto Legends game, that would be incredible. Just imagine seeing Kingdra just, you know, swimming around the seas of Johto. Ooh, that path between Olivine and Cyanwood. Quick little stop at the Whirl Islands there, you know. Maybe even the Dragon Cave in Blackthorn City. Oh my God, I'm so excited for that one. That one announcement would send me bouncing around the walls like Daffy Duck. Gotcha, Harshith. Gotcha. Yeah, exams can be a real time sucker. Time consumer. But I got faith you'll knock him out if you're putting that kind of diligence to him. Studying and not playing games. I commend you. I feel you. Well, good luck with them. I definitely, you know, I know what it's like. I've been there, done that. I do play Fortnite. I just got into it a little bit. Did a stream of it last night for a few hours. Definitely gonna be mixing that into the repertoire. I did not expect to be enjoying Fortnite. I am a battle royale genre fan, but Fortnite is one that I always was kind of averse to because of the building mechanics. It just adds. Don't get me wrong, battle royale games are twitchy by nature, but that is a little too twitchy for me. So I'm big on the zero build mode now. It's very funny. The very first 4 games I played along with my girlfriend, we collected 4 W's immediately, and I was just hooked into the game like that. So I was like, okay, I could do this, and yeah, it's a fun game, you know. It's definitely a good pace for it. I'll stop singing his praises for just a second now. It could be a little sweaty these days, though. I mean, I can't say these days because I don't know what it's like compared to old days. I mean, I think it's the sweatiest when people are building. It's funny, when I accidentally load into build lobbies, I'll specifically make it a point to find like a hammer or a rocket launcher or something heavy just purposely to just break other people's structures and bring them down to my level. Like, no, come on down here. Come on back down. Come on back down. Yeah, because the build is just too much for me. I mean, again, they're twitchy enough by nature. I mean, I fish. Listen, I also understand. I mean, not everything is everyone's cup of tea. Or a cup of coffee if you don't even like tea. Is there a BR that you are, or battle royale that you are into, Fish? Whether that's something like Apex or Call of Duty or PUBG back in the day, which I'm huge PUBG back in the day. Legends. Oh yeah, fish. And also going back to your Kingdra comment with the regional Kingdra. Yeah, absolutely. If they gave Kingdra the regional treatment like they did with Basket Legion or Weird, well I guess not Weird Deer because that's a new one. I'm trying to think, what was the other one they did that was actually Braviary? That'd be sick. That'd be really cool. Regional Kingdra would be really really cool. I'm trying to imagine, though, like, or envision, rather, a Legends Johto game that does not involve an element of Kanto to it. Right? First Battle Royale was PUBG Mobile. PUBG Mobile was nice. This is going to sound so bad of me. But, one of my first jobs out of college, not really my first job out of college, I should say. Real, just bad company. Just one of those places where it's like did all the work and no one was really nothing really changed. One of my homies and I would also play PUBG Mobile out there a few times. Get some a couple hot drops. It God, I can't remember any of the locations now. The shooting range was always a fantastic haunt. But yeah, I mean, the mobile platform. That's another one, too. The very first game I played of PUBG on console, I played a solo round and got a dub on that one, too. It just hooked me immediately. Yeah, I figure mobile's kind of gone now, too. PUBG itself has kind of been a dying platform, unfortunately, for a while now. Overwatch is your go-to, Fish. Really, I actually do play a little bit of Overwatch with, we had a Chef in the game last night. Chef is one of the bigger influences for me playing Overwatch, actually. The microtransactions are also absolutely terrible. I hate microtransactions as a gaming culture thing are just poopy. It's crazy too because I mean look at all these games that come out. They just release games for free now, and they're able to sustain. Fortnite, a great example, is able to sustain itself purely because people are just dumping money into it, pay to win, pay to play, all that fun stuff, This Ice Cube's head is different for its shiny, right? Just want to make sure. Yeah, hey, sorry, Harshith, I was just taking a second to read your comment there. This is Pokemon Violet. This is from the newest generation of Pokemon games that came out in November, I think it was. Wow, it's already been a few months. It's about time they give it a DLC treatment too, coming up, or at least the patch coming out on Monday, I think. No, I don't take that the wrong way at all. I appreciate the question, and I try to, when I can, I try to get to everybody in chat and every comment in chat, as best I can. Yeah, I appreciate the friendly comment. Welcome on in, and I hope you enjoy your time in our barnyard. If you're enjoying your time, and here comes the sales pitch part of what I have to do. If you're enjoying your time, please go on ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. We stream every Monday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Occasionally, we mix in the Saturday at noon streams, like we're doing right now. I wanted to do a little bit of a back-to-back this weekend, especially because I did Fortnite, which was kind of new for the Barnyard last night, I should say. And then I wanted to get back into the Pokemon swing of things for I'd say the foundation so far of the Barnyard. It's been a bit of a Pokemon upload, we'll say. Thank you. I appreciate the love for the grind as well. And Abik, welcome on in. I saw your comments along the way. I appreciate the shout out for the pink head of the shiny Ice Cube there. I do not have the Raid Pikachu yet, although it does sound like Fish just got got their own not too long ago. And also, Fish, I am also a free-to-play, non-microtransaction type of player. I will say, on the rare occasion, and I know it's shame on me, On the rare occasion, I will dump $1 into Pokemon Go just to get a little bit more storage for Pokemon items. You know, I got a sentimental attachment to some of my Pokemon, and I just can't put them out to pasture yet by transferring. I can't do that. They're my little friends, you know, my little buddies. Oh, and you got a gift, right? You've been talking about this gift as well. I will have to. You know what? I'm totally down, Fish. If you want to hop into a Poke Portal, I will do that with you, and we'll do a link trade because this Kilowattrel is just this is a hunt. This is a hunt. You know. Harshith, I appreciate that. I you know it's every like and subscribe goes a very long way for someone just trying to start things out like myself. So I appreciate the support very much, and hope to see you not just continually today, but as we stream in the future. What was that? You're not a shiny. I know you're not a shiny. Should have known. I will hop into that portal in just 1 second. First, let me get on out of here. Let me get on out of this little fight with the little what is this thing called? Electric. They've got too many Pokemon that sound the same. Electros, Electrike, Electric. Let's connect to the internet first. Unite's microtransactions are terrible, and oh, that's right, the Zoroark thing was. Or was that Zoroark or Zoroaura? I thought I'll take your word for it. It makes more sense to be Zoroark because yeah. Oh wait, that's right, because it was like a $15 purchase for Zoroark, right? Or like $25 or something absolutely insane. Yeah, Unite was they were really taking advantage of people at first. All right, Fish, let me get this code set up real quick. Let's do 50/50. That's right. Every long journey does start with baby steps. That is a very good point. And welcome to the ground floor. That is one element that YouTube is, I think, a little bit. I don't know if I haven't done streaming on Twitch much well enough to know, or long enough to know, or well enough to know. However you want to look at that. I think Twitch you're able to do donations pretty readily, but with YouTube, you have to. There's one monetization program where you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours over the past calendar year, or like the rolling 365 days. And in that case, that at that point, then you can have like those donate options. And I appreciate that you're even asking that question, for the record. Ooh, all right with the shiny iron hands. Thank you, Fish. Very nice. I'm excited to see this thing's summary. Another gift. No. I never feel defensive or ashamed of curiosity. Curiosity is a very welcome thing here. Another big basis of the Barnyard is positivity. We try our best to be very welcoming and very, respectful and understanding. Because it's very big to me that, before I even look at the summary, I am loving this stat spread. Fish, thank you so much. I need to take a look at this. Ooh, Fish Gato with a big move here. I don't want to trade it. That's right. I'm gonna rearrange it later in the box here. Let me send over this great static Garganical, which I know is nothing compared to what I'm sure you're gonna send over to me, because that's your generosity knows no bounds, Fish. Did I attend the Kid Laroi concert in Fortnite? I admittedly did not know who that is, so I didn't make it a priority. Actually, to be honest with you, I didn't know that it was a. I had a feeling, Fish. Thank you for that. I figured based on the stats and the moves, I'm definitely I feel much more capable now with a Pokemon like that. But to be honest with you, also know Harshith. I figured it was one of those cases where it's like a character or an event thing. Granted, a concert is an event, but I figured it might have been like an in-game sort of event or something like that. Exactly, exactly. I appreciate your perspective on it. Do you have another one there, Fish? I'm just gonna send you over this iron bundle in waiting. Ooh, a shiny Arcanine. Now that is nice. It's not the most prominent shiny, like not the most contrasting shiny to its original color, but it is a very nice shiny nonetheless. Golden puppy. And there's more where that came from. I appreciate that very much. Oops. Wow. How did you... I mean... How did you train up all of these Pokemon to be amazing stats? Like, do you just know the secret sauce? It's incredible to me. True, even I thought it was going to be somewhat like Ariana Grande concert, but it was kind of disappointing like that approach. Ooh. Epic 2 towards that collab. Oh, I see, I see. I get what you mean. Okay. Yeah, I guess if they've set a certain expectation that it can be a letdown, or that, you know, like the one kind of like dip along the journey can be a letdown. But through perseverance, you know, I'm sure that they'll be alright with it. They'll just go back to the drawing board and readjust and see what works, you know? Plus, Fortnite's got such a large brand at this point where I'm sure they're going to be alright. It's more like people like Kid Leroy that I worry about, because, I mean... Granted, I'm a little older than probably their target generation, or target demographic, but, I don't know who Kid Leroy is. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I've wasted time. Oh, man, yeah, it can be frustrating when, especially when entertainers don't meet expectations. But entertainers are humans too, you know? I mean, hopefully there's a more reasonable and accountable reason for why there was a 4-hour delay or just lack of showing up in general, but... I've also worked around enough, oh, you're right, I have to check the summaries, thank you. But also, having worked around a lot of entertainers, I know that most of them are just kind of reckless. Especially the younger ones, but I don't want to sound ageist at all. I'm only 20. I'm only 24. Looks at the sky is startlingly. I wish. All right, let's take a look here. We already looked at Iron Hands. Let's take a look at Arboliva, Rocky Helmet. I like the Rocky Helmet item a lot, honestly. Terrablast, nice. Arcanine. Very cool, very cool. Intimidate, we love that. Leftover. Ooh, loving the leftovers on the Espathra. Calm Mind, Stored Power, Dazzling Gleam, Substitute. Ooh, that's a mean Pokemon. that is a mean Pokemon. I like that, Fish. Thank you very much. It's a mean in the best way, you know? Very cool. Alright, I'll have to remember box 13 has my 4 tanks here. Alright. Oh, okay, well then listen, maybe the collaboration was better for him than I thought after all, as far as working with Fortnite goes. And I got you on that. Well, in April we will be wishing you a happy birthday then. Alright, I think at this point, I'm honestly so excited to just hop back into Pokemon Legends Arceus that I'm going to get out of this little encounter with the Kilowattrel here. I'm going to save the game, and we're going to hop on into something entirely new. And when I say new, I mean a little old. Yeah, honestly, Fish, yeah, we can, now the next, like, big raid stream that we have, we can definitely, I appreciate that now. I'm not going to be as useless as I have been feeling for the last 2 or 3 of those. But yeah, I'm just going to save again because, oh, that's awesome, Arsheath. Yeah, honestly, I gotta tell you that it's a nice. I like the formula that they went to with the open world games. I'm very big on that, and you're gonna see the. I don't know if you've seen a little of Pokemon Legends Arceus, but you're gonna get to see a little bit of a fresher sort of. What do you mean I can't play this software? That's sus. Maybe we're not going into Legends Arceus just yet today, folks. maybe we keep it in Violet for a little bit. That's interesting. And now I feel like I'm being taunted by the Jubilife Village music. Huh. Trying to think now why that would be the case. Admittedly, I should have tested that earlier, so that's on me. Why would I not be able to... That doesn't make any sense. If the data's on the system, can I not just... It's a digital download to the account, not the system. That's so strange to me. Why would it give me the opportunity, the option to play... You know what? Hang on a sec, guys. I'm gonna pull up just chatting for a sec. We're gonna do a few things. I wanna try to figure this out real quick. Just bear with me for a second. I apologize for the delay, and I appreciate the patience in the meantime. But let me try to figure out what's going on here, because I really would like to swing into Arceus with you guys. As you and I both didn't go to the Kid Laroi concert, we can go discover that. I mean, I enjoy listening to new music, so I mean, I'll definitely I'll pop it into Spotify at some point and take a look at that. Let me do this real quick, because I think it's just a matter of restoring a purchase right now. Because I was gonna say, if I bought the software already, I shouldn't have to buy it again, you know? Interesting. Interesting. I'm learning so much about my Switch accounts at the moment. Now that makes no sense. Hello there, Gerardo. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I'm just trying to figure out how to and why I can't open up my Legends Arceus game. Well then. I wish I had something a little bit more entertaining in the meantime for this, and I wish I had this a little bit more better prepared. So I apologize that this isn't working out the right way. Oh wow! Oh, tuning in all the way from India. I'm honored. Thank you, Harshith. Well, I mean, good luck on your finals, and good you know, hope you get some good rest, and we'll see you again soon. So I have a file in Legends. Oh, for the request for the concert. I mean, if it's in Fortnite, I mean, I'm down. I want to take a listen to it first before I just like attend something. I don't know exactly. With respect, I don't know exactly what where the concert, what it is exactly. So I mean, I'll have to take a look into it more, and maybe on the next stream on I don't know if Monday morning at 7 p.m. Eastern. I guess. I'm trying to think what the difference is. So it's about 10 hours. It'd be early Monday morning for you, I guess. No, because I'm not going to be streaming Monday night. I'm going to be streaming Monday morning. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, down the road. Either way, get a good night's rest, and good luck on your finals, and we'll see you soon. And I'm doing my damnedest to figure out this Legends Arceus thing. My monitor is, while I've got like shop and account information up, I've just got it kind of on my other screen real quick, but otherwise I do have, we will have game action going on here. Damn, I really was looking forward to doing this today. Let's see. We'll see you around soon, Harshit. Take it easy. Re-download. This doesn't make sense. I'm gonna have to, I'm definitely gonna have to take another look at this at another point. That's upsetting. Oh well. Alright, back to Violet then. Back to Violet as it is. Here we go. I'm trying my best to translate Gerardo. I want to say it's the sister of Nintendo is happy here. I'm lost on Steve Colette. Yeah, Fish, it's a sleepy Saturday. I feel you. You do a lot of running around? I'm trying my best, Gerardo. Alright, let's see before we get run up on gangbuster style here if we can't fast travel to another area to hunt here a little bit. Oh, we've got different... I didn't see Flittle on the outbreak before. That's different. I guess let's go take a look at Mischievous over here. CTA, Game of Games. I don't know what CTA is. Is it truly the Game of Games, though? We'll find out. Let's see here. Mischievous. This way. I wonder if it's in a cave. I'm trying to rack my brain now about that whole Legends Arceus situation where I have to figure out why that didn't work. I'm trying not to be distracted by it right now, though. Unfortunately, it's preoccupying my mind, and I'm not focused too much on entertaining and speaking with you fine folks. But we're on the route to recovery. I could not have sounded any more Canadian there, and I do have Canadian in my roots, so I mean that is hilarious the way I just said like the road or route, and I said route. I feel like so what's that guy from ESPN? Barry Melrose, I think his name is. The old hockey sportscaster. Anyway. On the route to recovery, for the sake of the stream. Now, where would these mischievous be? Huh. Is there a cave in this area that I'm not aware of? Oh, there's one. There's one mischievous. Okay. This is not going to be an awful hunt at all. Oh, you're the game of games. I see. Or the king of games. Isn't that Yugi Moto? Quickly, I apologize for the crinkling real quick. Give me 1 second to mute my mic, or just do it kind of softly over here, away from the mic. I apologize for the loud crinkling. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, and we are good. Just open up a bag of almond butter pretzel bites from Trader Joe's. Absolutely delicious. Drop my Joy-Con, as evidenced by the screen. Anyway, I literally have Butterfingers. They're almond butter fingers. Anyway, we're going back to the Miraidon hunt. Not the Miraidon hunt, the Mischievous hunt. We're hunting Mischievous. Oh, I'm just making a whole bunch of play on words here, Gerardo. Don't mind me. Just dropping things, dropping controllers, dropping the ball, dropping bags under the desk. What's going on here? Sure what the giant red X is there. Just looking for if that's say that that's not a shiny Mischievous, and yes, I agree that unfortunately that none of those so far are shiny Mischievous. Oh. Let's see here. We're just hunting through the outbreak and seeing if any of them will shine for us. This will be a tough one though, because we don't have a lot of Mischievous spawning here. As I run right into one. Of course, I have lost count. Mortal Engines, which place have you been released? I think that's the movie with the moving cities, right? Have I been released? Assuming I've been a prisoner there? I mean, I haven't seen the movie, so I mean, I'm only a little bit familiar with it, but I guess I'll say... I want to say London at this point. What about you? Oh, are they in the round? Oh, that's terrible. KO, is that supposed to be Tokyo? They're just more up here. I get it. Alright, alright. I think at least. Or so I would have been led to believe. You know what? I just thought of something. While I can't do the shiny only playthrough in Legends Arceus, what I can do with you guys is still shiny hunt in Arceus. So hang on a moment here. We're gonna hop on over to that. And do some shiny hunting in a game that makes it a little easier to find the shinies. There we go. And we'll make it feel like a little bit of a shiny-only playthrough here as we take a look at some of the shiny Pokemon we have here. Shiny Rapidash, shiny Mega, shiny Gengar, hard to tell, shiny Toxicroak, shiny Luxray, and then Spirit Shiny, which is not shiny, so we'll have to take that into account here real quick. So before we go out into the fields shiny hunting, let's leave a Spiritomb here. Man, it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm just trying to get a better idea of where to leave them. I guess next to my other champion Pokemon over here. And then, let's see who else we may want to take out in our hunts here. Let's go with... I also want to leave Gengar here. So let's take Turtwig with us. And... how about... Ursaluna, for the sake of it. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And then we'll head on out, and we'll take a look and see what kind of hunting we can do. Actually, what kind of Pokeballs do I have? Alright, I'm good for now. Alright, my good man, Ress. Let's see. Ooh, we've got a Zorua outbreak. Well, how do we say no to that? Let me turn this up actually a little bit. this down a little bit. So, hopefully we find a shiny, and hopefully we find one soon. But we have not yet found one in the moment. I've not yet found one today, actually, even in my Violet playing. My playing of Violet, I should say. But, in the meantime, why not play a little Pokemon Legends Arceus? This was an amazing game, groundbreaking game, I would say, for the Pokemon franchise. Oh, emoji shine, gotcha, okay. Well, here we go. We're coming up to the area where the Zorua outbreak is. Let's see if I can't get a nice, sneaky approach here. This is a very fun one. Ooh, there's an Eevee over here. Those rarely spawn here. This is a very fun one, though, this game. They definitely did a good job with a new formula. This was zone-based open-world game. Hang on a moment here. Where the entire combat... I mean, like, you can battle these Pokemon if you want normally. You can even battle them in one-on-4 combat if you wanted to, but I also choose to take it the old-fashioned... Well, not the oldfashioned approach, but a new approach that the game introduced, where you can actually kind of battle Pokemon hand-to-hand, more or less. It's an interesting concept, but it's a lot of fun. You know, I'm just basically hitting these things with sticky gloves, confusing them, stunning them for just a moment, and then throwing Ultra Balls at them. And I'm also dodging them as they try to annihilate me. So this is exactly why I am so excited to see, hopefully, a Legends Johto game coming out soon. And I did not get a shiny Zorua. That's all right though. So we'll fly around the Icelands here and see if we can't get a random shiny to pop up for us here. You know. Need the blue shiny Delphox. That is the as far as the going out and in method, I believe that is you might be talking about from the new generation Scarlet Violet. We have to kind of run around and reset the area a little bit. But although with this, I do remember you could reset the spawns and just kind of like reload the game. I don't want to get into that though. We'll check this tree. Let's see who's here. See if there's anything worthwhile hanging out here. Nope, just a Wormadam. Keep running around, flying around, zooming around, seeing if we can find a new shiny friend. It feels, I don't know why, but at night it always feels like the spawns are limited. I know they're not. I know it's the same amount of spawn points. If that is shiny luck, Gerardo, I will take all the shiny luck I can get. So thank you very much. I don't know why I thought I could mantle that that ledge. Just doing some casual shiny hunting through Pokemon Legends Arceus. Any of these Glalie? No. I'd love to get a random shiny Swinub or Mamoswine, or not Mamoswine, Piloswine. Big fan of Mamoswine by nature. So one of those shiny would be really cool. Maybe the Alpha Garchomp, that'd be awesome. Oh, that's why I thought I could mantle it, because I can. Let's go take a look at Garchomp and see. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe we'll do like a targeted hunt for a shiny. We'll do a bunch of resets, and hopefully we find something along the way. Hello, Garchomp. That's not shiny at all. Sorry for wasting your time. I'll be on my way now. Let's see. Over here, I have gotten a shiny Glalie over here in this part of the in my playthrough before. Oops, now I'm just flying into walls. Don't mind me, just bashing into walls. I do not Roblox, Gerardo. I've never played before. I haven't really ever had the exposure to it. It looks fun. It looks like there are parts of it that can be fun. But also have seen that it's kind of a breeding ground for Scandal, so not really my vein. Oops, wrong button. Not really sure what you're going on about there, Gerardo, with the One Piece. You looking for the One Piece? I know Luffy still is. Are Roblox One Piece? Oh! I don't know if Roblox are One Piece. That's a good question. I know Legos are certainly not. Let's see. Let's run up to the lake here and see if anything is shiny for us. You play blocks? You play Roblox? What do you like? What is there to do in Roblox? I mean, there's like what I guess is there a general point to Roblox, or is it just like an open forum to do kind of anything? Okay. Gerardo, I gotta say, you're not making a whole lot of sense to me right now. Alright, let's get out of this area and head to, let's hit, right. Can't do anything if I'm being targeted. So now that that's done with, if I can refamiliarize myself with the buttons, let's head back to Jubilite Village. We'll reset. We'll go to another area. was like about to run around, but there's nothing to really do. Let's hit the coastlands. We'll start there. Or continue on there. You know what? Actually, let's do the guava berries first. Is there anything worthwhile here? There's Growlithe. There's Celio. Gerardo, don't share your personal codes into chat, please. Oh, is it really fish? Is that a certainty? Not really sure how to do that. Alright, let's take a look here. Maybe we do a quillfish. Let's go take a look at Growlithe first, though. Gerardo, please don't add your personal codes into the chat, please, especially for a game that we are not playing at the moment. And Fish, if you were able to do me a favor and perhaps remove those codes for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. The beginnings of that. But thank you for that again. I'm also excited for Pokemon Go updates. I'm just excited for like new life into franchises that are just not like well marketed or maintained. I missed the Growlithe entirely. I was very distracted. Oops, wrong button. Alright, what do we got here? Please show Sunday a bill. You know, I gotta be honest, Gerardo, I'm not sure what you're saying, and it's maybe I'm missing something, but you're exhibiting some strong bot behavior right now, my friend. Maybe I am off on that, but it's all I'm not really sure, Fish. I'm not really sure how to answer that question. Your guess is as good as mine. If not a timeout, I'm not sure if there's I think timeout's a good step one. If it happens again, then we go to step two. But it's interesting. We've had a couple of those in back-to-back streams. I wonder if that means that I'm doing something right, but it wouldn't really show that way metrically, analytically, you know? But then again, bots be bottin'. Ah, such a majestic game. This is why I hope they do another Legends game. It's just so, like, granted, it's not the vast depth of scale that you would hope for from a game of this magnitude, but it's such a pretty game. All right, let's not go waste any more of this outbreak, huh? Let's go to the quillfish up here. I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with like all the controls, and I'm so out of touch and out of practice with this. Oh yeah, absolutely. If that, yeah, 100%. I just didn't know if there was like if you had to do one before the other sort of thing on YouTube, or see, I'm unfamiliar with bands. That's the thing. Haven't had to really do it yet, so doing a whole lot of learning together, I guess. Well, actually, it sounds like you know, and for that, I am thankful to have your expertise. Where is, oops, to the left a little bit, right? That's the region. If I remember anything from this game, though, the hunting in the water is atrocious. Yikes. Oof. Good jump. Oh my god, please. Please. It explodes? It's a fish that explodes. Is this you when you get mad fish? And I mean that in an endearing way. I realize this is but that's what I meant in a huffy puffy get and then explode with rage type of way. Anything else out here? I thought there was at least one more. A new horde. Ah, the overquill, correct. Love to see a shiny overquill right now. Ow. These overquill are vicious, man. Oh boy. Those big spikes aren't messing around. And they're exploding up, yeah. Yeah. Yes, you explode. I had a feeling. It's a sneaking suspicion. Oh, Jesus. Ah, that was it. I should have jumped. I thought it was going to explode. It charged at me with its mean spikes of death and doom and destruction. Everything went black. Alright, lost a wild berries, lost some percent spray there. Let's try again, shall we? Maybe we'll go to Celio this time. Maybe we do something a little gentler and maybe not in the water. Less spiky. I forgot how much fun it is just to fly around this game. Even the mechanics just for like transporting around this game, like or moving around this game, the weird ear riding, the braviary flying, Basky Legion swimming for the most part, I'd say. It's all so intuitive. Dalmatian Arceus, is that a certain type of Arceus? Is that like an Arceus with a with like the dark plate or whatever it is? So I heard Hisuian Quillfish will be oh, that's awesome. That'd be really cool. I mean, I feel like Hisuian Goodra needs to because they've got Goodra. I mean, Goodra... Actually, all of the Hisuian form Pokemon are in Scarlet Violet. I could see them introducing all 4 of those, or they get those Hisuian forms into the game, into Home. Or are you talking about Home, or are you talking about into Scarlet Violet? Where is this Celio outbreak? Oh, it's in there. Okay. That's 2 random Walrein that spawned? That's insane. The rainstorm is about to clear up. Yes, I wasted a lot of time there. Fish, I got no idea. You feel free. Yeah, Gerardo, I'm very confused about what's going on with this extreme bot-like behavior. I wonder if this is something going on with YouTube and Susan stepping down, Fish. I don't know if you heard about that with what's her name? Is Susan Wojcicki? I'm totally blanking on her last name now, but the head of YouTube for like the last 9 years or so, stepping down. Usually when there's organizations in transition, a lot of chaos tends to take place in this flux. Super ginger ale here. All right. Oh yeah, when I said feel free, I mean I figured that was the general code right there. I mean, we should come up with a better code word for it, like what's something like a farmer would yell at a dog to get a bunch of cattle in line, you know, like wrangle or some shit like that, you know? So just bring them back into line. Woo! That was so close. I almost died there. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like sheepdogs. Oh, okay, with these 2 Octillery coming out of nowhere. I forgot, by the way, Octillery is a Gen 2 Pokemon. I was reminded of that earlier today, and it was just it hit me, and I was like, oh wait, it is. You're right. Let's see if we can't find anything out here that might shine for us. Maybe a Tentacool. Maybe a random Octillery, a Basculin, a Quillfish. You've mentioned that before, Fish, and I'm totally on board for that. 100% on board for that. The Paradox Octillery. Fish, you have the full authority of the Barnyard to do whatever you feel right in your power. Wrangle. It's like, do I hate bot engagement? I don't like bots. Do I appreciate bot engagement? It's engagement, you know? As long as they leave a like and maybe subscribe on the way out, you know? Crazy, man. I would say... Any Paradox Pokemon that I would like to see? That's a good question. I want to see a Paradox Gyarados. I want to see a past version Gyarados that's a lot... I mean, granted, it'd be a lot like Mega Gyarados, but I want to see an absolutely vicious Sea Serpent. Like, the most vicious Sea Serpent Gyarados they've ever thought of before. I want them just to go all out for it. I'm trying to think of a good future counterpart for it, though. Let's see. Honestly, Toxicroak. I'd love to see a futuristic Toxicroak. Fish, it's funny. I feel like there's a lot to be really excited for with this upcoming Presents. You know, we could sit here and say, like, I'm just really excited for A, I'm just really excited for B, but, like, it's like, and with like, all respect to all park Pokemon, like, I'm really excited for everything they're going to be bringing at us. I'm sure there's going to be, like, one or two things that they go over that I'm just going to sit there like, alright, whatever. It is, that is what it is. You know? But, otherwise, I mean, there's the potential for a lot of really big news to drop with the next year of Pokemon. And I, for one, am here for it. And I know you are too. Let's see, do we get maybe a Chatot? Or a Starly? Or a Beautifly, or... I've had a few random shinies pop up in this part of the map before. But not at this current moment, unfortunately. What would you say? Would you say home transfer is the #1 thing that you're excited for, Fish? Is there another element of the upcoming Presents that you're like 100% on board for? I mean, granted, it's hard to say that necessarily, and I realize as I'm asking, it's hard to say that because it's, you know, we don't really know for sure the things that they're going to be bringing. We only know really kind of like rumors and potential leak confirmations, but I wouldn't say we really know anything concretely until day of. That'd be kind of cool with Zoroark. I think Zoroark's a really cool Pokemon in general. I'm surprised that it's not more popular than it is, because it's got an awesome design. It's got a really cool mechanic with its illusion ability. I just feel like, I mean, maybe I haven't seen one of those like top 10 lists in a while, but like I just feel like Zoroark's just never really considered like anywhere near the same tier of like Greninja, or, which is, I mean, wild to say because I know Greninja was voted like the most popular Pokemon in the world a couple of years ago, but I don't know. I've got my own rankings. I think Zoroark deserves more love. So yeah, I would like to see. I think I'd prefer to see a past version of Zoroark a little bit more. But I wouldn't be upset to see Zoroark get the treatment either way. Alright, let's run out of here and see what other kind of outbreaks we might be able to reset for. I didn't say it before, but the big one I want to see, especially with kind of Gen 2 in mind and the expansion pass, is I want to see some form of compatibility between when they release it for the N64 emulator, Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Stadium 2. I want to see some form of compatibility with being able to transfer Pokemon from red, blue, yellow, green if they announce it, gold, silver, crystal. You know, I want to see Pokemon be able to be transferred from those games and be able to make your teams competitively in Coliseum, Stadium, Coliseum, whatever they release that way. That would be really cool. Yeah, we gotta get that Meloetta in there for you, too. Alright, I need to get more Pokeballs, Ultra Balls for sure. It's easy when you're a millionaire. Look at today's society. Too real? Too real. Yeah, too real. You know, I've heard that that is the best Pokemon game of all time. I never even heard about it until recently. I would definitely give that a shot. If they remastered that or they brought it to emulator in some regard, I would absolutely give Gale of Darkness a shot. Because that sounds... I mean, I've seen a little bit of gameplay on it. It doesn't look overly tremendous, but like... So many people say it's the best Pokemon game ever, so I mean, it's hard to sit back and say nah, you know? Alright, let's go give some guava berries to this thick little boy here. Rowlet would be fun. Wrong button again. There we go. Did you play Gale of Darkness back in the day there, Fish? And if you did, what's your opinion of it? Is it definitely worthwhile? That best Pokemon ever tag, best Pokemon game ever tag. Hello, my little birdie friend. Don't mind me. I'm just here to catch you. Sailed that one, alright. I have not yet played the remaster of Snap, only because, like, I was not the biggest fan of Snap back in the day. I know it kind of seemed like blasphemous almost. But, I just never really, I don't know. I've seen, though, that the newer Snap involves much, you know, I think what's it go up to, like, Gen 6 Pokemon? Maybe Gen 7? So it's kind of cool to see that. Did you play that one? Hello, Rowlet. I think there's one that ran off. There you are. Hello, Rowlet in the distance. It'd be a real shame if somebody came along with a Pokeball and captured you. Oh, it'd be a real shame if that person didn't capture you at all, huh? What do we got next? Why is that Rowlet still on the screen? Huh. Could do Dartrix. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna go do Dartrix. This is my favorite area of this game, just randomly shiny hunt also. You got such a great line of awesome alpha Pokemon with Gliscor right here. You got Steelix behind me, you've got Rhyperior behind me. Ironically, there's a Rhyperior outbreak right below me. Honestly, a DLC adding in Gen 8 or 9, that would be a cool random announcement for Pokemon Presents. A DLC for Pokemon Snap introducing Gen 8 and 9 Pokemon. That would be cool. I don't know if it would make sense. Again, I didn't play Snap, so I'm not sure if there's a story to it that would make like messy or anything like that, but I think that would be pretty cool. I was like, yo, who's this random NPC over here? I didn't realize it's actually Decidueye. I thought it was one of these guys right here. why people hate on the design for Hisui and Decidueye. I actually don't mind it at all. Ow. Why would you do that? What have I done to you? Other than try to offer you a nice warm home. See, it's raining. Don't you want to go home to a nice warm place? Like this Pokeball? No? I guess not, huh? Oh, gee. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. Oh, you are coming at me with no hands. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I'm falling. Okay, Decidueye. No. We're gonna relax here, Decidueye. We are in... Ouch! Backshot. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening at once. We gotta get out of here. Oh, we didn't get out of here far enough. Not even remotely. They're running at me gangbuster style. Whew. Oh, he's not in the ball. Oh, we got a runner! Oh, jeez! I walked into it. What a shame. I'm really curious to see how the Paradox Pokemon would... In Snap, that would be incredible for the... Oh, I lost 19 guava berries. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Oh, I've still got a ton of berries. Okay, never mind. That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Yeah, it is a cool design. I mean, I see a lot of people bash on it all the time. I just don't understand that. I'm going to take one quick second and go get myself a refill on my beverage real quick. Take 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. And I leave you with my trusty chair. I have returned for the homies. Alright. And no trip to the kitchen is complete without some chocolate. So, go figure. Where am I least likely to die? Let's go down to the Shinx outbreak. What Hisuian starter do you think is the best final design? There they are. yeah, Samurott was a... That's true. That's an S tier starter, honestly, of all time. I honestly forgot it was in the game until you said that. So I was thinking to myself, like, oh yeah, there's that, there's Typhlosion. Which, I'll be honest with you, as a big Typhlosion fan, and even Typhlosion being my starter in this game, I kind of prefer the Johtoian version. But I will say, though, for the sake of Samurott, that the Hisuian Samurott is definitely way cooler than the, I guess, Unovian Samurott. It's a really fun game, Fish. I mean, I'm definitely going to try to figure out getting that shiny playthrough together, because I really wanted to do that today instead of just indiscriminate, like, random shiny hunting in Arceus. How did I grab both white chocolates immediately? There we go. There we go. More chocolate. You might be the only person I've actually ever heard who is a Meganium person, and that's not weird at all. I think that there's something fun about being unique. Let's try the ride-on one. Of the Gen 2 starters, though, Feraligatr takes the cake to me. First off, Totodile is adorable. In the anime, they only made it even more adorable. And then Feraligatr's an absolute beast. I would love, if they do a Legends Johto game, I'd hope that they bring Feraligatr back into the game. I mean, I feel like they'd have to, honestly, because... Or not that they have to, but if they were following suit with this game... I mean, even in the space-time distortions, you were able to get, Or no, not even in the space-time distortions. You're able to get wild... What are the Pokemon native to this region? Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. You're able to find all those in the wild. So if you did do a Legends Johto game, I would assume, by the same precedent... Look at the Rhydon sleeping, that was so cute. I would imagine by the same precedent that you would get wild Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. Right? You mentioned... No, I remember you mentioning before the Meganium Paradox form. I'd love to see something... Meganium is a Pokemon that just has not gotten a lot of love and or respect over the years. Alright, everybody's staring at me. Alright, fam. I'm a ninja. You don't see me. Hiya! Nailed it. Got you in the boot. Oh, nope, no booty shot. There we go. Oh, here we go. It's getting loud now. Please don't. Oh, jeez, please don't. Honestly, I'd like to see a Paradox Rhydon. Like a future Rhydon. Like the horn is, I don't know. Instead of being rock, it's made out of something like steel or crystal, diamond or something like that. Kind of cool. What else do we have here that we can do? I would say, I mean, how did I get doubled up on all of these outbreaks? Pretty much, even Cleffa and Clefable. Not even Clefable. That's Clefairy. Might just say forget this outbreak and go back to the village and reset. Honestly. Yeah, Meganium's the Rodney Dangerfield of Pokemon. Hey, it gets no respect. Oh, I need globs. I think my favorite thing about the Legends game here is that they made an already very vibrant region of Sinnoh much more vibrant, much more deep. Like they actually really made this region feel more alive. Like actually interacting with the region, interacting with the people, seeing it before it all became huge cities and just different paths. Like, I very much appreciate this style of game, and I really want to see another one of it. Like manifesting it, trying to talk it into existence, you know? Paradox Blaziken would be sick. I could picture like a past Blaziken where it's like a little bit more, what's the term I want to use? Like daimyo style, like kind of Bushido style, like almost samurai-esque Blaziken. Like not samurai, but I guess like he's more of like a taekwondo, like tai chi master, like very sagely looking Blaziken. Let me see, where am I going here? I want to go figure out the Dustox situation. What are you thinking though for that Blaziken? Oh. It's the funniest thing to me. Every time I have, like, first sip of ginger ale, I go on this crazy, like, like, crazy hiccup spree. It's like the way the bubbles hit my stomach or something. I'm just like, oh, cool, gas release. About a future Blaziken? Future Blaziken, it's hard not to put a visor on everything, honestly, the future forms in my mind. Oh, you want to know another big win that this game has over Scarlet Violet? Is that when you go to where a Pokemon is on the outbreak on the map, you don't have to guess whether they're in the rocks or not. They're just there. Oh boy, Dustox is angry. If you could just do me the favor of chilling out, Dustox, that'd be awesome. That would be so cool. Dustox, no. There's no. Ow. Don't you guys know the poison is painful? We don't need that in our lives. Like, I'm not even gonna hit the poison, and actually just chipping away at my health. Now I'm gonna get hit. Now I'm gonna get hit. Now I'm gonna get... How many berries am I losing this time? Oh, 14? I figured that was a good number. Yeah, I was... Why not 15? You know? Round it off. Damn it. Well, that's fine. I really just wanted to fly around the field ends anyway. Do some random hunting this way. Maybe we get a Shinx, or a Pichu, or a Wurmple. You know, it'd be really cool, actually. He's like, if Snorlax was shining. Or you know what? Even Blaziken, while we're talking about it. Or not Blaziken. I don't know why in my brain I always get... Well, I know why in my brain I get Blaziken and Infernape backwards. It's because they're the fire fighting types from back-to-back generations. And their designs are remarkably similar just by being distinctly different. Do a flyover here of the Alakazam area with Mr. Mimes. Maybe we get a nice pink Gastrodon or Shellos. Or maybe a Togekiss up here in the air. I doubt this. But you gotta check, you know? How can you not? Alright, clearly not. You know, it's crazy to me too. Like, now, I'm happy I have the Magikarp and Violet now, because in no game past Gen 2, I guess really Gen 4 if you want to look at Gold, the Heart Gold and Soul Silver remakes, I have never naturally gotten a shiny Gyarados. Which is insane. You'd think it would have been one of my first hunts. And yet here we are. I also love the fact that Braviary can get you around the entire lake on one flight. God, this was such a good game. This is such a good game. I can't say it was. I wish they had done one more DLC for this one. And give us something a little bit more to do than the mass outbreaks. But hopefully they were just putting all that energy from another DLC that they could have put into another DLC, and they're channeling into a phenomenal sequel game to follow this up with. I saw a rumor too where they would, like, it was like a combination of desired ideas where someone was like, oh, they're going to do a Legends Unova region, where it's like people want a Gen 5 remake and people want a Legends game, but I don't know how many people want a Legends Gen 5 game. And granted, Legends Kyurem might not be terrible. Legends Zekrom or something like that might not be bad. I just think, personally, there's a lot of desire and love for the Gen 2 storyline. I don't know why. It just feels like it. and it would be nice. I mean, hell, at the same time, I wouldn't hate Legends Rayquaza. You know? I got a feeling that I'm going to be popping up on shiny soon. I'm basing that on absolutely nothing aside from my intuition. My hopes. Not even my intuition, my hopes. Gyarados that's flying is shiny. I can't believe I'm actually flying through this cave. I just nailed that. That smooth transition. This is actually really funny to me. I know I've gone completely past the Gyarados now, but I just had to do that. There's the Graveler. I couldn't find him for a second. Oh, Gyarados, you're blue. Oh, I'm blue. Dabba dee, dabba die. Considering that this did not work as well as I had intended today, I think we are just going to call it here. And, as I get rocked by a Graveler, we'll just, say our goodbyes now a little earlier than I thought I might today. But, Barnyard, it's been fun. I hope that you enjoyed yourself today. Thank you for coming on in and being part of chat and having and being you. We'll see you again hopefully Monday. Keep an eye out if not Monday morning. It definitely won't be Monday night. Going to be a bit of a weird week next week, but we'll keep you updated. So enjoy yourselves, be safe, have fun out there, and we'll see you next time. Take care.